Hello everyone, my name is Edward Amakon and I welcome you to my YouTube channel. And in today's tutorial, I'm going to simply walk you through on how to design a very beautiful church flyer like what you see on your screen. Okay, so if this is what you like, please don't forget to like this video, to comment, and also subscribe. Yes, subscribe to support this channel. Alright, so without wasting much time, let's start. Alright guys, you're welcome. So the very first thing that we need to know and we need to set up is our new document. So let's start by going to file, new, and then you set your new document. Okay, we are going to design in pixels 1080 resolution 300. We are designing it RGB. Okay, and then any other thing you can also go ahead and then rename your design. Okay, so let's leave it like this. I think this is okay. Then we go ahead and click on create. So if your rulers are not there, just press on Ctrl R on your keyboard and then it will come, or come to view and then go to rulers. Okay, all right, so rulers you can also change it to percent or any other. Just right click here and you are good to go. Okay, so let's set my rulers. I'm setting this one to in between 0 and 1. Okay, then this same thing applies to this side. All right, and this I'm going to set it to let me say in between 10 and um 20. I'm going to also set this one to in between 10 and 20. Okay, that is 80 and 90. Once your rulers are set, everything is okay. Let's bring in our resources. We are not changing any color, so just we need so let's go and bring in this one. All right, the cramped paper. Okay, bring it on to Photoshop, or you can just go to file. So what we do is that we want to enlarge this. Just click on any part, stretch it out, double click to accept, then you go to filter, okay, over here, and then go to Gaussian blur, go to blur, and then go to Gaussian blur. Now it will tell you to rasterize, or better, so now with the Gaussian blur we want to set it to 8. Is not bad for me, this is okay. All right, and then the second one is bring in the sky. Okay, we are bringing in the sky onto Photoshop. All right, so let's stretch it up. Then what we are going to do is to change this one to luminosity. Okay, all right, rasterize this, and then we are going to brush some parts out. Okay, all right, so we're going to brush some parts out. Okay, very beautiful. I needed something like this. And now what I'll do next is to reduce the opacity to somewhere like 50, which is not bad. All right, then the second one is to go in, bring in this particular resource. All right, good. Then you could see it is on my left. Okay, the human being is facing my left, so I want it to face my right. Right click and then flip horizontal. Okay, so I'm going to get something like this. All right, so I'm going to rasterize this also, and then I'm going to image. Okay, and I'm going to set it to black and white. Okay, black and white. All right, that is first thing. Okay, then with the black and white I'm going to the same place, image, adjustment, and I'm going to exposure. So I'm going to expose it something like 2.10, let me say 2.10, which is not bad. 2.1, yes, something like this. It's not bad. Okay, so this is okay for me. Okay, all right, so I'm going to pick my brush and then brush some of the edges out. Okay, so something like this should be fine. Okay, I'm going to reduce the opacity. So what, let me change the normal to screen. I will not see it, so let me leave it like this. and reduce the opacity to 50. Okay, or let's go by, yes, I think 30 will be fine. Okay, 30 will be fine. All right, good. We can still go ahead to set the first background. Okay, I don't want to see the crown pole that much. All right, so something like this is okay for me. All right, so I think something like this is okay. So when you are done, I want us to group everything here and name it as background. Okay, so select everything that you see there, Control G to group them, double click and name it as background. Okay, background. Okay, very good. So once we are done with our background, let's start to type or bring our text. So go for your text tool, or you press on Control T on the keyboard, change the color to black. All right, we are going to use almost about just 3 fonts, and then we are going to change this particular font to Montserrat. Okay, we're going to use Montserrat. Okay, Montserrat. So just type in Montserrat. I will leave a link in the YouTube video description just for you to go and download the resources. Okay, yes. So I'm using Montserrat, and with the Montserrat we are using bold. Okay, and I want us to set the VA, the spacing, which is the VA, to something like 25, and the font size to be 9, and let's start to type. So I'm going to change the name of the church to Action Chapel International. Okay, yes, Action Chapel International. This is just for tutorial sake. Okay, so let's go back to check our main design. Okay, so Action Chapel International. So Action Chapel International, something like this. Beautiful. All right, let me change it to regular, or let's pick, so demonstrate, let's pick something like semi bold. Yes, semi bold is not bad, and then let's change it to 6. Okay, and bring it here and pick medium. I think medium is okay, so 6, and then let me bring in the logo. Okay, the logo, and with the logo I'm going to go in by this. I'll give you the logo as well. If you are designing for your church, that's fine, you can use your church logo, but this is just a tutorial, so I got the logo online. Okay, yes, so something like this should be fine for me. Okay, all right, good. So when you are done, you copy this and then you write the date. So the date is going to be 8th to 11th of March 2023. Very beautiful. This is a simple flyer, and then this is going to be at church auditorium. Okay, so the March is going to be in red. Okay, yes, so not all dark red, so let me pick something like this, which is okay, good. And then let me copy this, and then this is going to be at the church auditorium. Then I'm going to use the same color. Okay, so I think something like this is fine. Very beautiful, very beautiful. Wow, very beautiful. So that's it. So the next thing that will do is to bring in the divine. So let me increase this and make it bold. Okay, yes, make it bold. I think the date and the time too, but you can leave it like that as well. Okay, good. So when you are done with this, we bring in this 3 days of divine encounter. Okay, so the 3 days now, with the 3 days, the font that we are going to use is called creation. All right, so let's use this particular font, creation, creation demo regular. All right, so let's pick this particular font and then change the VA to 00, which is 0, and the font size to be 6. The font size should be 16. So let me copy this. All right, and then pick this one to divine. Okay, divine. Okay, so the divine, let me pick 30, and let me change this one to divine. Okay, very beautiful. Let me pick divine, and let me copy this again. And this is going to be my days of. Okay, so just like this, days of. Okay, good. So let me use this particular color. All right, let me see if we can. So we can just use this color code CD0F0F. Okay, yes. And then let me select the match and then use this color as well. Very beautiful one. Okay, and then with the let me bring the character somewhere here. Okay, so with the days of that one, I'll use bold for that. Okay, I'll use bold for that. Let me use, yes, I'll use bold for that. Okay, very beautiful one. I'll use bold for that. And then encounter, with the encounter, let's copy this, Ctrl J to copy, and then I'm going to type in encounter. And this is going to be black. Okay, and then the color is going to be black. Let me change the size, close the spacing to 50, and then the size, let me pick something like 16. Okay, and place it here. All right, okay, and then let me pick something like 30, which is too small. So yes, I think this is okay. All right, it's too big. Let me pick 48. Yes, or 40 should be fine. Okay, very beautiful. Okay, now what we are going to do next is to, I think I need to change this one to bold, right? And then yes. Okay, so the next thing that we will be doing is to copy the encounter, and I'm going to change it to 3. Okay, and the font that we are going to use, let's check it, is Font Spring Demo. Okay, so it's going to be very bold, and change it. I'll give you all the fonts. Okay, so font front, so this is the particular font that we'll be using. Okay, yes, very beautiful, good. And I'm going to reduce the size to 60. In between, I want everything to be aligned, which is, yes, something like this should be fine for me, and then change the color to the red. All right, you can copy the color code, okay, and write it somewhere. All right, very beautiful. Yes, I like it this way. Let me reduce the encounter. Good. All right, so what I'll do is to group all of these. So I'll select the theory, select the divine, select the days, and group it and name it as, let me say, head. All right, something like this, and then center it. All right, very beautiful. So the next thing that, let me send this one up a little bit. So the next one that I'll be doing, let me reduce the yes, the person praying. So the next one that I'll be doing is to bring in the human being. Okay, all right, the speaker. So we are going to bring in our speaker. Okay, so we are going to use Eastwood Annabeth's picture. Okay, all right, very beautiful one. And then let me adjust it. Yes, something like this should be fine. Let me bring it down a little bit, enlarge it. Okay, so let me use this. Yes, something like this should be fine for me. Yes, and then let me send the heading. The heading should be on top. Let me send this one up a little bit. Something beautiful. Good. Then what I'll do is to align the Eastwood Annabeth's picture. Okay, and then the next thing I'll do is to brighten the image. So go to the image here. Okay, so make sure you select the image on your layer side, come to this side, adjustment, and go to brighten. Okay, so we're going to brighten the image. All right, so something like 40 should be fine. All right, very good. So 40 is okay. And then what we'll do next is to bring in the date and then the time, the date and then the time. So what we'll do is to go in for your rectangular tool or your shape tool, you draw your circle or ellipse. Okay, then go to the fill here, change the fill color by picking the red, or just come and select this small circle here, click and come and pick this color red. All right, then you are good to go. And then what we do is come to up here, copy the text. We don't want to stress ourselves. You can see that the text is under the shape. Okay, so come to your layer side. This is under the shape, so let me drag it on top of the shape. You see it over here, black. Let me change the color to white. Okay, and then now I'm going to change the time to 6:30 p.m. all right, let me bring it on to Photoshop, and then let me pick the size to be 7, which is not bad. Okay, and then change to bold. Okay, and then copy this and write each night. Each night. So the each night is going to be in regular. All right, good. Something like this should be fine. So I want to align everything here at the center, but I want to let the yes also come very good to this side. I love it. 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 Good. So let's group the time and name it as time. Okay, all right, we can also group the date as well if you want. Okay, we can group the date, but let me enlarge it more so that it could be big. Very beautiful. Okay, all right, so I like it this way. Okay, all right, I like it. I love it. So one more thing is the name. Okay, so we are bringing in the name over here, Reverend Eastwood Anaba. Okay, so let's do that one quick one. Let's copy this. All right, so everything is copy paste. So let me bring the image close here a little bit. Okay, let me bring it here. All right, and the name is going to be Reverend Eastwood Anaba. Okay, and let me go to my character, set it to 0. Okay, and bring the image. So you could see that the time should go to this side a little bit. All right, so let me drag it. Yes, I think let it align to this one, which is beautiful. And then let me pick, I think regular is okay, right? Good. And then copy and then change this one to guest speaker. Okay, so guest speaker, and then we are going to change the color to red. All right, but I will change it to regular. All right, and align it. Okay, align it, this one, bring it here. Good. Let me drag the logo to the other side. Let me copy this, and this one is going to be the Reverend. Okay, now with the Reverend, I will use this particular font, the one that I used to write the divine, which is the yes, I used, let me check the name of the font. Yes, creation. Yes, I used the creation. So creation, yes, creation demo. Okay, any of them, and then enlarge it small. Very beautiful. And let me bring it somewhere here. I think this is beautiful. Okay, so what we'll do next is to bolden the heading. Okay, I want us to bolden the heading. So we have grouped everything, so just click on any part, press on alternate, and then try to enlarge it, okay, to the maximum size that you think you want. Okay, but I think I want it this way. Okay, so I think I like it this way. All right, so just play along with it, and then I want to reduce this one as well. Okay, very good. So something like 20 is fine. All right, so this is beautiful. This is very simple flyer. All right, so please try your hand on it. I mean, when you are done, you just export. So go to file here, go to export, and go to export as. Okay, so once you click on export as, you're going to get something beautiful. Okay, you're going to export. So once you get something like, make sure you export as JPEG. You can go in for good, very good, but I want excellent. I mean, check your size, everything. If everything is okay, go ahead and click on export. Okay, very good. And let's name it as Action Chapel International. Okay, so we are saving it onto desktop. Go ahead and click on OK. All right, so let's go to desktop and check our design. Okay, let's go to desktop, and this is our design. Let's open it to see how the design looks like. So please don't forget to like the video, comment. You can drop your comments, let me hear you. If you have any question, please don't forget to leave a comment. I will quickly attend to you. Okay, I will quickly attend to you. All right, so let's check our work. Very beautiful. I mean, you designed very simple and beautiful flyer like this. I mean, this is beautiful. All right, so let me see you in the next video. don't forget in the next video. See you. Bye.